Oh, this video is gonna go viral for sure.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're on the same tune as we left off at last time, and we're going to try something a little bit different.
Oh yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. I know he did the introduction, but you know what? I've always wanted to know, well, we do know, this is from the Gen Civic. This actually does a direct port 200 shot of nitrous in the 1.5 in El Sicario. But now, see how much power we can make with just cooling down the temps. This is a prime example of how much temperature affects the horsepower or performance overall inside your vehicle. What are we doing? Intercooler or intake? All right, you guys ready for these results? If you guys have been watching the channel, the last video Daniel created a parametric stage 1 tune for the 11th generation SI, which is on pump gas. We blended some ethanol in there just to show you guys the differences when you're adding like a better fuel. And this time we decided, well, it's still in that little bit of ethanol. We decided to spray nitrous into the intercooler, kind of just to show you guys how important temperature affects, especially a turbocharged engine. So
our gain, we went from 211 horsepower and 273 torque with the ethanol blend to 222 horsepower and 304 foot-pounds of torque with the intercooler being cooled down further.
With the intercooler being down cooled. So obviously the PRL intercooler works amazing by itself, but now you know what happens if you just squeeze some nitrous in there. So now I'm really curious on...
let's just spray some in the intake, see what happens.
All right, I'm down. Alright, see what happens. Double the motor. Wait for the video. How much horsepower and torque do you think it's gonna make now with this? All right, what are you guys' guesses? Wow. There's no way. All right, so obviously it's better to squeeze.
Let me explain it.
All right, go ahead.
So pretty much here are our gains. We went, so on the first pull on our little science experiment, or whatever you want to call it, we sprayed the nitrous directly on the intercooler. So as a result of that, we were able to cool the, the IT2s down, a lot more. On the intercooler pull, we made 304 foot-pounds of torque. On the intake pull, we only made 285 foot-pounds of torque, but also that was because we progressively ramped it in on purpose. We didn't want to over torque the motor. But on the intercool pull, we made 222 horsepower. On the directly into the intake, standing kind of a distance back, we made 250 horsepower.
No tuning changes.
No tuning changes necessary.
Now, obviously, this is not practical, but it's just to show you guys, one, that we just do things for fun, and two, you get better understanding and actually get to see it, that temperature and everything. And I mean, nitrous oxide is more than just temperature, but you just get to see how much of a difference little things can make. And as far as this video is concerned, well, we just had a nitrous bottle filled up waiting to be used, and what better way to use it than on a very hot summer day and a stock motor. All right, so now we're driving. Obviously it's a different day, but hopefully you guys really enjoyed what we did with the nitrous. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but we are definitely not in the 11 gen right now. No, nothing happened to it. It's still working perfectly fine. But the reason why we're not in it is because we got our hands on the brand new 2023 Acura Integra A-Spec 6-speed manual transmission. So for those of you that don't know, it's a 1.5 liter turbo engine. It's exactly very similar to the SI. It just has an Acura emblem, not a Honda emblem. But the interior, there are some slight differences. First things first, you know, we got a ticket for a cruise. We're up in one of the mountains right now, going through some scenic routes, and right now it's in comfort mode. Put it in sport mode. So with this Integra, it's actually already been tuned, and it currently has one of the Honda calibrations, because Honda used this car for the release of their Flash Pro for the new Integra. And it made some good power, but obviously there was some slip. So the owner already upgraded the clutch. I went over to the guys at Action Clutch, and they put in a clutch kit for this as well. And now I'm just kind of adding miles to help him break it in. He's pretty much already almost broke it in fully, but you know, I'm just cruising, enjoying it, getting familiar with the car, seeing what I like, don't like. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I was never really a fan of the Integra since the release. Just the body style, the way it looked on the exterior, it really wasn't having it for me. And honestly, driving it around and even seeing it in person and having it for a little bit, I prefer the SI. I'll just leave it at that. It's not a bad car. Obviously, it handles really good, so there's that aspect. But you know, just from the way it looks, we're all gonna have our own opinion on what cars we like and don't like, and this is just one of them that I'm not really a fan of, you know. But the SI, the 4 doors, all day. It's the same thing with the 10th gen when they had the coupe. I wasn't a fan of the coupe. Just didn't do it for me. But the interior, these seats are actually really comfortable. I wish the SIs had these seats. And on top of that, they're heated. But that's fine. We're getting some sparkle seats inside the 11 gen. But yeah, this is just kind of, you know, something that kind of got thrown at us, and we figured, well, why not make some content out of it and show you guys what we could possibly do, which will lead to the next videos. So just so you guys know, we do have this for at least a week. So a lot can happen in a week, and we're about to find out what we can do. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for what's coming. First things first, just so you guys know, we're going to compare it to the 11 gen, obviously. But there is going to be a big surprise on what we do next. So aside from this, my first initial reactions on this is the car handles. Obviously, it's not 100% stock, but you know, I know what a stock clutch feels like, the pedal anyways. And as far as the tune goes, we could always put the stock tune back on there, and I can feel what it looks like for stock. So I'm sure we'll do that. Put that on the dyno and put it back to stock and see how much, pretty much baseline it on our Mustang dyno, which is a roller dyno for wheel horsepower. But that's pretty sick. The red interior, and you know, I'm super fortunate and thankful that Micah trusts us in taking care of his new baby. It's got 2,200 miles, so still has a new car smell, let's put it that way. But yeah, let's go back to the shop. We're not gonna do any NOS stuff with this. I'll just say that it's not our car, but let's go see what we get into with this new thing. All right, guys, so we made it back to the shop, and as you can see, the outside of the Integra, this is what it looks like. If you haven't seen, obviously he already has wheels, tires, and again, he has the Honda Flash Pro and a clutch in there. So other than that, it's still pretty much stock cosmetic wise, and with the wheels, it does make it change dramatically like any car. So I do like the wheels, that's for sure. The interior for me is kind of what makes me really like this car. You know, honestly, other than that, guys, this video is coming to a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the nitrous that we started spraying into the 11 gen. Let us know in the comments if you guys want us to. We're actually down to put like a little 50 shot or 100 shot of nitrous into the 11 gen, so we could actually do like probably like a single fogger and install it and honestly see what it does with the little nitrous shot. Aside from how we did it, you know, we would actually do it, I guess, the more proper way and shoot it inside the charge pipes, because I know PRL charge pipes, they have the little nozzle for like meth or nitrous, so we're totally down to do that. You guys let us know in the comments. Aside from that, stay tuned for this because we're about to do some crazy stuff to it. Kinda. It's not our car, so we got to be kind of respectful on that. This video is all more just to have fun and to kind of show you guys the differences in what happens just by, you know, changing the climate in a sense, or just doing off the wall stuff that honestly most people probably wouldn't do. Which actually, that reminds me, there's quite a bit of stuff I'd like to do that I've always wondered what would happen. We might, you know what, remember that, Fong, we might have to make another video just on that. Honestly, for reals, guys, let us know. Thank you guys for all your guys' feedback. The stage 1 in the SI feels amazing, and got a lot of really good feedback from you guys. I would be curious to know what it would do with an actual nitrous shot, so let us know if you guys want us to do that. We're down. Put it in the comments on this video, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, and also, you know, follow us on all the other social platforms like Instagram, Facebook, kind of off on that, and then also TikTok. So yeah, really looking forward to this. We've got a week, so see what we can make happen. And thank you guys for watching. Remember, life's so sick. Live it.